has been streamed to the Facebook, which is good. So hello everybody who will join via Facebook or other social media channels. But I'm very happy to see you guys here live with me in Zoom room. I can see your reactions. Hello, Adrian, Atul, Lopka, Bob, Sharon, Colin, Ian. Hello guys, really cool to see you here. It's amazing support, and I'm sure that we have lots of people in another chats who also here online with us, sharing this great moment. Let's go to the next slide. For those who are here for the first time, my name is Mila Serdjukova. I am the first speaker for today. I've been in the company for the last 7 years, even maybe a bit longer. Time is flies so fast. And I started as a person who was curious about online education and what power of education can give me. But I end up, after so many years being with the company, to lead some corporate directions as well as strategic department, also been part of the presidential council according to Evorich marketing plan, and have done lots of things for the company. And I'm very grateful to be able to share my expertise, my experience, and be able to add the value. At the end of the day, we all have something to share with each other, with the world, to serve this world as a better place. And I believe that we have so many people, so many great people in our company with lots of expertise, ideas, sometimes like crazy ideas, but like all together we are really making a new economic evolution of the world. Mission is moving forward fast, and every single day, week, months, year, we getting bigger and bigger, and we attracting largest communities all over the world. And today project is one of my favorites so far. We have a group of companies, and each has some very unique projects. But what I'm going to share with you guys, this is very new to us. We have never looked into this specific combination of like physical product and as well as some of their initiatives which we blend together. And I believe this makes this project very outstanding. So let's go to the next slide. So we will discuss today 3 main topics: movie and the crypto world, how they all connected, and what was the idea behind it. We will talk a little bit about NFT of the Dragon Man concept creation. We have invited special guests who will explain a bit more detail with some comparison how this concept was created and why this concept actually will be like moving the world faster compared to anything what is happening today in general NFT world. I also will share with you some of the roadmap for the development, so you have a clear set of understanding what will be the next step and how you can benchmark progress of the project. And also we will end up with another exclusive speaker who will actually give us some inspiration about and motivation, what will be the next steps, what are the exclusive offer to community. And those of you who will stay till the end, you will hear the magic date when the project will be launched. Yes, so we have prepared for you lots of cool content today. So I hope that you are actually ready to spend probably next maybe hour and a half together with me and 2 other guests. And yeah, let's roll on. Let's go to the next slide. We have updated trailer, which actually will take less than 2 minutes. Nurlan, a producer of the movie and creator of the movie, has shared the updated trailer very recently. So let's take 2 moments of our time and have a look at the updated trailer for the Dragon Man movie.
生命很复杂。现在我生活中出现了敌人，强有力的敌人。我的亲人处于危险的情况，但有一个问题，我的使命是什么呢？
对，大叔，我有一个问题，有那种超级能力，
你会怎么做呀？
我马上会用的。你要明白，这样的机会不是随随便便有的。
我将为我亲人付出所有一切，我将战胜这一次的挑战。
你是谁？
龙侠的事你听说了吗？
是啊，
他太棒了，
大型蛇挂。
刚刚在商场发生了抢劫，大家都震惊了。从商场跑出来一些人说，穿龙服的超级英雄救了他们，大家都叫他龙侠。
我会阻拦他。跟着龙侠找关于他的信息，没有我的命令不要碰他。恢复。
我就要证明我的力量在于正义。
I don't know, guys, how in your case, but I clearly see that my Zoom was like not able to broadcast every single element because it's so dynamic, it's so action. But like this movie, again, it's something we're really proud of. And this project, for those who've been in the company for some time, it took a few years to develop. So this movie has everything. It has fantasy, action, love story. Like I read the script, and it's amazing how Nurlan and his team put everything together. And we have now Indian movie is ready, and also we have a Chinese version. So the trailer which you just saw, it's a part of the Chinese movie, and we're gonna do some launches of this movie gradually one by one. Plus, those of you who have watched the previous webinar together with Nurlan, he shared that there is another almost 12 movies will be in the progress. So for us, this is our first birth. And what I also noticed in this trailer, and I hope you also seen it, and if you have, please put plus. Have you seen some very familiar logos on this movie? It's called a product placement, where you probably have seen in lots of movies, there are all of a sudden some cars or like bottle of Coca-Cola or something like this appearing when like characters are having discussion. So basically what this means, that the company has paid for its product to be placed on the movie. However, because we are a community of a new economic solution in the world, community of Evorich, we are co-owners of the movie production company. So we do have lots of our product already placed on the movie, which means that the millions of people all over the world who will watch this movie, they will see logos of so many companies, and they will be so curious to know, well, what is this company doing in the movie? What they do? What is this company is all about? So that's why Nurlan has added some of these elements from our ecosystem to make sure that our products also can be shown in the movie. But again, watch this space. Is going to be more and more information coming about the movie. And today webinar, it's all about our digital product, which we will launch very soon. Let's go to the next slide. So very shortly, and one more slide, please. What we have in the process of creation. So the movie is already set, it's ready, and now it's going to be lots of marketing and preparation work for the movie to hit to the market. Like usually it will take anything between 3 to 6 months in order to launch the movies. And I'm sure you, as their person, as the client, from the client point of view, you know, before any movie has been launched in any cinemas, there are lots of activities happening. Usually there are some interviews, there are some advertisement, merchandising happening in a city where the movie is launched, or in a country. So same with the Dragon Man, there are going to be lots of advertisement happening. The country of the launch of the movie will be India. So you will see more and more Indian culture-driven content, which will help this movie to actually become very popular in India and have like so many people there from our community, and in general, we believe that this will be a really good strategic movement to launch the first movie of the Dragon Man in India. So therefore, you will see very soon lots of content start coming as the movie launch, the progress. But today we will talk about pre-launch of the NFTs, because NFTs as such as the instrument, it's been quite popular in the market. I would say there are so many NFTs. If you go to their OpenSea, there are so many NFTs you can purchase. You can become a collector, and you can do so many things with NFTs. But usually, it's all come down to them being an owner of the piece of art. Nobody has ever done nothing what we do with a movie, and we're going to be the first who managed to implement actual movie and Web3 technologies, making sure that our people who are not just the clients, but they can be a businessman and co-owner, they can take the biggest advantages of the various aspects of their system has been created around NFT token. So let's go to the next slide. So the idea is very simple. Why we choose NFT? Because at the moment, this instrument is very freely can be launched in any market. NFTs compared to any other tokens, like especially to security code token, doesn't have such legal limitations, which means that it's accessible to anybody in the world. There is no limitation who can or cannot be the part of their to buy NFT, especially when it comes to the OpenSea. Anybody who has MetaMask wallet can easily buy for using Ethereum and buy NFTs. So therefore, these instruments allow us to actually spread this to the entire world, and without worrying that some countries cannot be the part of it. And this is the biggest advantage of the NFT as the instrument. We have an entire movie cut it into 7,000 pieces. Each piece represents 1 second. And you will, again, as this concept will progress, you will see lots of pieces will start appearing online. We're in the process of creating a really cool digital platform. This is something you will hear from another speaker. But there are so many things which you would be able to actually see how the project developed. But the 7,000 pieces will be created, and each piece represents one shot from the movie. So you will become a co-owner by having NFTs. You will become co-owner of the one piece of movie, 1 second, or maybe you will decide to buy 5, 10, 100 NFTs, and then you will co-own the part of the movies. That's how cool this project is. Let's go to the next slide. Also, we have set on the life cycle for this project to be attracted to many people all over the world. First of all, we're going to be one of few ever NFTs created, which will be linked with the royalties. So of course, the more company, the more box office, the more volume revenue company created, the more people will view their movie on online platform, the more revenue will be collected towards this movie launch. And everybody who are NFT owners, you will receive additional royalties. Again, there's going to be a separate roadmap for this, because usually royalties are very rare, especially when it comes to the NFT. It does not exist, but we have managed to create the concept which will allow us to actually create some royalties for co-owners of the NFTs. So you will not just be a collector or owner of that piece of movie, but you also would be able to monetize it, which I believe it's really unique and it's really great. Also, this will allow you to participate in the future movies. As I was already mentioned, we have plans to have launched another 10 to 12 movies all over the world. And the latest news that there are some connections even in Hollywood, which is again an entire new market. So we have Bollywood, then we launch in China, then we have Hollywood as well coming into our path. So there are so many things will be really excited for this project to look after. Also, the benefit will be to able to have collectible items. When you collect the certain rare collections, you would be able to receive even more bonuses. So we would like to inspire people not just buy one NFT, but to kind of to create the collections, because collections will give you more added value, and monetization will be much more higher on the collections compared to single NFTs. And the last but not the least, the benefits are limited supply. We usually tend to launch very big projects in our community with larger supply. So this project has very limited supply, which is very unusual to our community. You will hear today exact number of the pieces, NFT pieces, which will be on a pre-sale for our community, but it will be limited, very limited. So that's why, again, this is something I see as also a big benefit, because like short-term projects are also very interesting to participate, but also this will give us a very unique angle how to promote this project. And this you will hear at the end of this webinar. But now, without any ado, I would like to go to next slide and talk about a little bit of the idea behind the NFT, idea behind a turn Dragon Man movie project into NFT concept, where they have a platform which will be able to synchronize all this, how this will work, and how this idea was born, and how this idea was structured and put together. Next slide. And for this, I would like to invite the person whose team behind helping us development the entire concept of NFT for Dragon Man. Alex, working with us probably now a few months. We work almost every day. We catch up, and we have regular meetings at the office. He's been really super helpful, excited, and his expertise specifically into their blockchain technologies, and in general with the NFTs, with the tokens, allow us to really move projects much more faster. So Alex and his team are working with us on 2 projects at the moment. Is FNT token, which probably you have heard of, and NFT. But each of the projects are completely different, with a completely different story behind, completely different monetization. And I would like to, Alex, to invite you here to our little studio, and we're going to have an interview about the concept behind Dragon Man NFT. Alex, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Cool, perfect. Administrator, can you please turn off the slides? So then on the screen, it's me and Alex, because we're going to have a bit of interview, and then you can get back to the slides. So Alex, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How is everybody doing? Nice to be back here in the webinar. Was looking forward to try again what you guys are usually doing. How is everybody hearing me from a scale to 1 to 10? 10 and 11. That's nice. that always works.
And we have more rooms. We have 7 more rooms on this kind of on our webinar. So it would be good to hear or see some feedbacks from other languages, how you guys are doing as well in other language groups.
But it sounds good.
Perfect. Well, we have a little like 15 minutes or so for the interview, and yes. I would like to start with the beginning. Can you share with us what is your general experience in NFT world?
Actually, this goes a bit back. I mean, the last time I introduced myself a bit to everybody, some of you may know me, some of you may not. I'm in the blockchain and the crypto space since 2015. I was before that a controller and business consultant. And the first time I actually seen NFT, and it was not really on hype yet, was back in the days when it was with CryptoKitties. I don't know if some of you may know that, but that was the first take of somebody using a Tamagotchi system with NFTs. And that was quite interesting. So with the ongoing NFT hype, which was mainly in the last year, and it was starting at the beginning of the year, I was looking at that market, and it is absolutely a crazy market, because in the end, you can upload a picture, you can make a picture, and you can sell it, right? And from my experience, NFT is here to stay. It's a great technology, to be honest. It's a great technology. It just needs to be utilized the right way. And also, some of you may have seen on the first slide of myself, I have another company which is NFT related, which is called Art8. But that's a topic for a different time. Today is fully about Dragon Man.
Thank you. So you had a quite extensive experience in general in fintech, or blockchain, and NFT space as well. And from your experience, can you maybe share with us if you compare this NFT as the instruments to what is what the crypto world has today? What is the special about NFTs, and what are the risks, to another hand, with having NFT?
I mean, suddenly everybody can be a creator, right? And I mean, the main part, and this was showing mostly the whole last year and the beginning of this year, was how NFTs got utilized. And this is actually the risk and where NFT needs to go. And just as an example, Mila, I can use this phone right now. Maybe this is better in the camera. And I make a screenshot and a photo from the us here with the webinar and with the chat. So we can use that picture then, and we can make an NFT out of it. So the problem, or not the problem, this is where I call risk. What defines the value of an NFT? And the thing is, the value of an NFT at the moment is defined by how good is your marketing. So if Mila and I, for example, are great in marketing ourselves, and we have a huge follower base, then that NFT will probably go for, let's say, 10,000. The problem with NFT is, as soon as somebody else is having it, he needs to be great at marketing also. Otherwise, it decreases in value. The thing is, how to solve it is, and this is probably, if some of you know CryptoPunks or Bored Apes, is if there is a marketing machinery behind it. It's a so-called collection, which is doing the marketing for the people. Then you have actually sustainable value. And that's the important thing about it. And this is also the great thing about Dragon Man. You don't have just a collection and you do marketing. Suddenly you have something in the real world, right? You can go into a cinema and you have a movie behind it. And that makes it even more valuable. So in the end, to answer the question, the risk is sustainability of NFT. And in the end, the technology needs to be solved with sustainability and value.
And you already mentioned about unique angles. So like me being in our community for so many years, like I can see the very unique angles would be the size of the community, because we already have people who actually would be keen to own the piece of the movie. So it's not like we're launching something from the scratch, because the majority of the NFTs have been launched, they don't have a community. So usually project first launching and then community preparing to grow. But in our case, to have a strength, to have existing community, I believe this will be the bigger driver to the project, unless community don't care. And this is the question for you guys. Do you care? Because like everything what has been created actually been with the angle that we already have the powerful community, because we already have so many countries, so many people all over the world, and clearly they will be interested to see how this project will progress, because at the end of the day, they will have own returns as well. So therefore, from your experience, like you had you work with a few NFT projects already. So what do you think would be other unique points of the Dragon Man compared to traditional NFT, which has been launched very frequently at the moment?
It is all about what is behind it, and that is the part of NFTs which will sustain. So it's back to the picture I was talking about. If we do that, what is behind it? It's actually your name and my name and the community in this case. So that it is big, right? But if you just make a picture of this glass here with water, what is behind it? It's a glass of water. But that was selling for $100 back in the days because it was just a crazy hype. So in the end, sustainability is also defined like this case. We have a movie. We have a movie which is Dragon Man, right? It goes into cinemas, and then you have those NFTs attached to that, which have something. The NFTs itself is backed up by something, and this is the way it goes, and this is how the way NFTs will be utilized later in every market you can expect of, because it's moving in this way already. You have it in sports. As a short example, some of you might know Top Shots, but do they utilize it correctly? So yeah, they utilize all the NBA games from back of the days, but it's already a brand, right? They monetized it already through their NBA network. In this case, and this is the great thing, we create something new, and it's a movie production. So this will not, the sustainability part will always move on because there is more movies which are created, and those NFTs will always benefit to the current movie and the upcoming movies because it's gathering interest, right? It's not in the past, it's growing with the project. And as long as there is something behind it which is such sustainable, then it's pretty amazing.
Cool, great. Well, again, we have to summarize, it seems like we have very like unique angle, not just from the point of having a large community, but also the fact that this movie, this NFT actually backed up with something, like something which also can increase in the price gradually, because we're talking about movie will be in a cinemas, movie could be broadcasted on, let's say, Netflix or our own platform. So there are many other sort of income streams connected, and to have this sustainability concept which you refer to will allow us to really stand up in the market, correct?
Absolutely. So one way is, and this is how you see it in the NFT market, you have a collection and then they're doing marketing, but they're having their own website with the collection, and they might get some users and there might be some referrals. In the end, they promise you maybe some kind of a referral. That already exists, and even in a market like this, still collections are doing 3, 4, 5 million, like not really good collections, and they're still doing that. So when you then have something which has that marketing part and that own collection, that website, but then you have the movie launch, right? And people go to cinema, there is a box office related to that. This all gathers interest for the actual NFT, right? You can lean back, you can go into a cinema, you can enjoy it. But on the other hand, this is all beneficial for the NFT. In the end, what here is really important is the access to that NFT, and that it's actually easy to buy. And that's probably the major part which needs to be tackled. So everybody who is aware about it can invest and can buy into that NFT and hold them.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I have some very tricky question for you. I hope you don't mind me to put you on the spot.
Yeah, you already announced to put me on the spot, so it's fine.
Like if you look at their like current markets, what is happening, right, with the crypto world, like it's crazy. And one day we had, like prices for Bitcoin like 70, nowadays it's 20, and it crashes. Everything seems like crashing in crypto world. There are so many markets actually collapsed at the moment because of this instability. But how does the market for NFT look like, since the general volume for crypto is declining?
Since you put me on the spot also on blockchain, just a short comment on Bitcoin. In my personal opinion, and this is always what I do, if somebody bets against me and tell me where Bitcoin is in a year, mathematically I always say up from the point where we are, just because on long term it's mathematics, right? And for me personally, I care more about the technology than actually the price, because that will drive volume. It's about adoption. So if there is new technology which can be used and it changes something in this world, then it will be adopted. and this is also the part of NFTs. So yeah, it's a good point regarding decreasing volume, but there is something else to that. The thing is, what really decreases is sometimes, of course, it is sometimes the value, but it's more the regular NFT market, which is the photo I talked about, or my what I'm having here. So what really still sticks out and really works great, and I talked, by the way, with Armands about it, and he is listening, is that collections are still doing the 7 figures. So even if you go into the market and do some research, some of you might know the NFT market. When you go into the collections market, that is still there where the music plays. And on the other hand, if you follow also the news, for example, the App Store, Apple suddenly accepts NFT. They just take a 30% commission, but they do. So it just depends where the market develops. And in the end, it's about real usage in this world. If you connect it to something where we all benefit from it, then it will increase in value. That's my personal strong opinion.
Cool, thank you. I completely agree with you that there are always, technologies which will go kind of higher volume regardless of what is happening with their similar market players. And I also see that collections, but also the concept driven behind technologies, they are always, or the projects, they always will be on the top because there is some idea behind it. It is not just creation picture for picture creation's sake. There is something like much more deeper, much more detail. There is a bigger why. And I would like to sort of pass it to you from now onwards. If you would be able to explain what are the companies who, or with our concept, what we already doing to make this projects very special, but to have not for their project launching sake, but to have it for their idea behind, so the mission behind, and how this is all linked with what is happening today in the world. And I'd like you have following few slides about the NFT a bit more detail. So I invite you to kind of answer this question with their theme of your slides, when you can explain the people on this Zoom and those who join us online. So what is the idea behind this? What makes it special? And why this chosen road for the NFT of the Dragon Man will be, at the end of the day, the winning road for the entire community?
Yeah, let's do it.
So can we please turn the slides back? And you can, yeah, in all languages. And Alex will go a bit more detail about explanation of the NFTs and the idea, our why behind it. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, then let's go into it. So as Mila already explained, the movie will be split in 7,000 parts. So the interesting thing about it, and I tackled it a bit with the question she made in the interview. Right now, you need to stick out, right? We can make a collection. We just give it 7,000 pieces, but then how does everybody benefit from it? And what generates volume and value? So the idea behind this was, okay, let's give it a bit of a twist. And we have rare and epic and legendary NFTs which can be generated. But the only thing how they can be generated is if you use those common NFTs. Can you go please to the next slide? So what are generatable NFTs? And this goes actually back to those CryptoKitty explanation I shortly had. And they had a system like that, and I never saw that ever again, is when you connect certain NFTs, you can generate a more rare version, or also an epic or a legendary. The thing behind this is this creates volume, and volume is interesting for everybody, right? So value goes usually up if there is more interest. It's the same thing with crypto. There is a certain limited amount of Bitcoin, And if we surpass the people in crypto, if there's more and more people adopting it, then the value goes up, right? So the same here, and we just have 7,000 pieces. So what we have done is you can take 10 of those common NFTs and you can generate a rare version out of it. This doesn't mean that the 10 are gone. So you have in this case a block, which is second, number 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, and 31 to 40, and onwards. And if you have this block in your wallet, you can generate a rare. And this moves also on to epic and legendaries. For an epic, you need basically 10 rares, and for a legendary, you need 10 epics. The interesting part about it is, does it mean now I need to have 10 common NFTs, 20, 50, or 100? The interesting part is, no, you don't need to have it. This is split between collectors and investors, because the absolute interesting question is, in this case, let's take it for the internal sale. What you guys are having is, you buy an NFT. Let's put it to the market, and it launches at OpenSea, and you have those collectors, and there are people interested in something like this. How will that look like? So you have a collector which wants NFT 2 to, he has NFT 2 to 10. So he's missing basically number 1, and one of you guys have number 1. What happens then is he tries to get number 1 to create that rare NFT, otherwise he can't. So for what would you sell that one NFT so he gets it? This creates value because there is interest, right? He will offer you something, and then you can say like, okay, no, this doesn't make sense. And you can readjust the offer until you say like, okay, this makes a lot of sense. I'm going out here with 2x on my actual initial investment. That makes a lot of sense, and the market moves on. And this happens to every block. You have those people who sit on the NFTs, and you have those people who like to collect and generate. Next slide, please. So as explained, and this makes it interesting, right? You have rare NFTs, epic and legendaries, and to create them, you need always 10 of them. So some of you directly probably made the math. For example, in the rare NFTs, you need 10 common. If you break it down for an epic, you need 100 common. So this doesn't mean, and just to clarify something, that you need to buy them all by yourself. You can basically also buy just 10 rares and then create an epic out of it. So this is really meant for collectors and long-term volume and value, that people stick to that, create on it, and they actually benefit from that. So there are certain benefits when you have a rare and an epic NFT, which is obviously better as a common. But on the other hand, the actual 7,000 pieces go up highly in value because they're needed for everything. And they can always be traded afterwards. You can generate an epic, for example, if you want, and you can sell it afterwards because there are people interested in the actual utility behind the NFT, which is stick to the royalties and so on, right? Let's go into the next slide, because then there we actually have it. So to simply break it down, an NFT has a certain amount of points, and that system, it will also be published very soon. It's quite easy to understand, and I don't think there will be much problem, but we are all here also for questions, right? So if you own an NFT, you have a certain amount at a certain points, which you split with the other holders. But you can get more common NFTs, or get even a rare, epic, or a legendary, to have a higher percentage of that pool. And that pool gives you certain benefits. In this case, we will distribute also secondary market sales to that, which is called royalties in this case, because on every transaction, a royalty is created. So when you can imagine it to yourself already, somebody wants to buy your NFT to create a rare, right? There is a secondary sale. If somebody tries to create an epic, there are secondary sales because it's needed. You need to find the right NFTs to combine them. And that creates a huge amount of volume, which is distributed. And if you look at those numbers or run through calculations, for people who like to run through calculations, greetings to Valentine, for example, here, is that you create a floor price, and this is very important in NFTs, to create a price for an NFT as a minimum, where you just know, okay, that's the minimum price where you can go, because it's just the value of it as a minimum value backed up by numbers. And where do you have currently NFTs which are backed up by numbers? It's either it's hype, or there is actually a company behind it. That's again, for example, Top Shots, which monetizes dunkings or something, but even that is going away. Or you back it up with numbers and actually value, and then you add community to that, and you create trend and also a certain amount of hype, I admit that. And that is so many people that you just have 7,000 pieces. So what happens with the price then, right? It's natural. So on the other hand, what Dragon Man will do is you will have the movie in the future, and there is a certain amount of box office created to that. So as written here, it's up to 25% of the box office sales will be distributed to that pool. Meaning when you hold those NFTs, and maybe you're having rares or you're having epic and legendaries, you will have a box office. I like to call it sometimes a jackpot. In that case, it will be announced because it needs to be after the cinema launch, right? But there is a certain amount of revenue which will be distributed to the supporters, right, to the holders, which is quite important, coming back to what is the actual value of an NFT. And on the other hand, and this is also important, and we aim with this concept on having a big community, right, and having many people who like to trade this is beneficial for future movies. Dragon Man is not just Dragon Man 1, right? There are future movies coming, as Mila said already, with, was it 12? I think I hear it. So multiple movies afterwards in the making. And this will be one ecosystem where all those NFTs will always benefit each other, which is, again, it's all about creating value and creating long-term value, not just for a week or a month. This is over years in the making. And this is how you should utilize technology, not just for a hype and then it's fine. Next slide, please. So coming back to the actual benefit, and this is actually when I hear your guys' webinars, I hear it sometimes from Armands and I hear it sometimes from Mila, and you use it in a different way, but I liked it. So there are two types in this concept, which is either you're basically an investor or you're a collector. A collector, both benefit from each other. So the easy decision is, okay, let's take an NFT, let's hold it, because at some moment somebody needs it. Nobody, if you have number 41, that person who wants to collect that one rare, he needs to go with your NFT. He can't buy another one and replace you. So you have directly value. So you can take that as an investment perspective. And on the other hand, if you're interested in running it as a collector, going all the road, you believe in the value, you believe in generate those even legendary NFTs, which then gives you a way more beneficial position in earnings, passive earnings, basically on royalties and the box office and some other utilities, which also will be announced. But the main part is that you can make also money with that. Then it makes sense to go also as a collector. I don't say that the investor will not make money on it, because in the end, the collector needs the investor and vice versa. So this benefits actually both parties. As long as you have the NFTs, there is interest on that. And that, in my opinion, is a great ecosystem for a movie like this. Next slide, please. So let's talk a bit about the roadmap. And I was already here once a guest to Eventi. And Eventi, of course, is a long-term, very long-term project. I don't say that this isn't, but to make Eventi, it takes a moment, right? It's about licensing. You need to have the company. You need to have fintech license. You need to go all down the road with development, having the app, and so on, with going to an exchange, all that stuff. So if with Dragon Man, and since the movie is already done, and this is the validation and actually the credibility of this project it is way faster. So when you look at the roadmap is, in the kickoff, we have the website launch, social media launch, and the artwork creation for amazing NFTs. It's not just about the movie, they should also look great, right? Should be nice to show them. And this goes even down to the common NFTs and not just the legendaries, even if the legendaries, of course, they need to stand out. Then you have the second phase, which is the growth phase, and it's about public marketing. We will have a referral campaign, which benefits still also bringing users later in. So this is not just an effort in the internal community, that community will grow because there is interest and it goes to the public market. And this is also important. Then we have PR, and we have definitely further on still webinars and question and answerings. And then we go to the phase 3, which is actually the launch on public market, which is OpenSea. OpenSea is still the biggest exchange for NFTs, and it makes the most of the sense because they have the most users to still use it. And that will be in the beginning of next year in late January, just because there is also Christmas and New Year. So this was taken at the end of the month. And this as a roadmap is already, in my perspective, around the corner. And that makes the project actually quite interesting. What else to say here is also that, of course, the movie marketing will also start. And this, again, it's validation and credibility to the project. This benefits the NFT also on the real world side, right? And not just on the crypto side. And there's way more to come than besides having a trailer and a great homepage. I can tell you that. Thank you, everybody. And I will give it over.
Thanks a lot, Alex, for your detailed explanation. Can you please, from 1 to 10, put in chat how clearly you understood now the concept and the projects, the roadmap, so then we all understand that it's been clear? Because I think we prepared this webinar with the idea of thinking about you guys, thinking about the people. Will these be clear enough, or there is something else we need to emphasize? And I believe what Alex has shared is give us lots of certainty with this project. And I see in the chat there are some people ask about, well, we have so many projects previously. What will happen with the WCRU? What will happen with the rest of the projects? Watch till the end. We have a special slide to answer this question as well. What will happen to all WCRU owners? And we never forget about our mission, which is the global portfolio. So this project is also part of this global portfolio. But again, it has its own unique story. And from a professional investor point of view, I know that if I have 10 instruments invested, not all 10 will give me fruits or desired return. Maybe 1 or 2, or maybe 3 will give what is planned. But this 1 or 2 or 3 will actually give me much more than it was initially invested. So that's why I would like to invite you to think from this point of view and start treating each project as their another opportunity, which now you get hold of. And each opportunity can really make it like a big deal, and it will be affected positively to our general global portfolio as well. But let's do one by one. So thanks a lot, Alex, for such a great explanation, for taking your time. And I'm sure that it was really useful for everybody from so many languages to listen and understand why is this project is relevant, what makes it unique, what are the possibilities of this project. And now we even have their project roadmap presented. So now people can just every month just tick the box that yes, it's been done, this has been done, we are moving forward. So thank you.
Of course, everybody. Have a nice day and see you very soon again.
Thank you, Alex. Let's go to the next slide. And I would like to invite the next speaker, who you all know him very well. He's been in a company longer than 8 years, actually. He's been working on so many projects, and at the moment, together with Alex, myself, and a few other people, are moving forward this NFT projects to making sure that our society, our community can benefit. I believe that in each of us, we have something to share, and next speaker has lots of energy, lots of passion, lots of expertise and experience in the various areas of not just our business, but working with their businessmen, working with their different investors, professional investors. He has lots of experience how the projects should move forward, and I'm grateful to have his support and his passion to put into this project as well, because this is something, as I said, very unique, and I'm so looking forward to the project launch. So let's go to the next slide, and welcome to the stage our dear friend Armands Murnieks.
Thank you so much, Mila. Thank you, Alex. Guys, hello. Can you please press from scale from 1 to 10 if you hear me very well, okay? So I just need to test my mic. Loud and clear? Great. So today I decided to not gonna sit because I can't hold my energy. Just recently I had a meeting, and very soon I will publish that on my Twitter. I had an amazing meeting, and guess what? The person said, I'm fully happy to support, because what you are doing is something that aligns with my idea. And this is really cool. And again, guys, if I will be doing that alone, if I will not going to have all of you, if I will not going to have our team, Mila, Alex, and all the people who are behind these guys, so we will not going to be able to have such a great results during the negotiations. The reason why we have such a great results is because when I'm speaking, I'm representing all of us. And this is the greatest moment for all of us to understand and to realize let's say in what kind of company we are. Okay, so right now I would like to get you to some point. How many of you have experience with NFTs? Can you please press 1 if you have experience already with NFTs? Perfect. So I see that a lot of people have it, and that's why. Okay, 2 if you don't have. Put 2 if you don't have at all. So we have, like Alex, there is a room, for us to improve and train our people. Maybe we have to do some training prior, we will launch it. But one thing that I would like to here mention, please, next slide, that what I really love about this company, and like Mila said, for more than 8 years, I love that we are always having unique instruments. Would you agree with me? Say yes in the chat if you agree with me that, I don't know, how long you've been in this company, and tell me when we had not unique instruments. How many of you actually always felt that there is something that will be benefiting you? And I'm right now talking about our unique model, which is a multi-level crowd investing. And I will reveal a little bit curtain. The gentleman that I was talking today to, he's, let's say, connected with China. And the thing is that he is very, very, very happy that finally there is a company who is not only looking for their own benefits, but also for those people benefits who are joining. If you know how to read between the lines, then you get my message. Huh? You understand what I'm saying? So you just have to open your mouth. You just have to talk to the people. And these people are actually looking for the community with benefits that we have. So why we are going into this untapped market? I don't know any, like I've been involved in NFTs, I believe like around 2 years. 2 years. I participated in more than 20 different NFTs. I mean, 20 different projects. And one of the recent projects that I shared with Alex, which was coming up from the Rarity Tools, they had something similar, but I mean, like they had a similar team, they have a similar idea about NFTs, but not backed up with a real movie that we have. And guess what? These people or this company went to the OpenSea and they raised millions and millions of dollars because the floor price, like Alex said, it was about 0.8 Ethereum. And we are going the same road, but with the absolute, like with a totally different concept. And this is what I would like to share with you, because we are not just creating path. We are actually putting all the things that we had in our, let's say, previous experience in our luggage, we are actually putting them right now into the game in order for us to succeed, not only X2 or X5, we are going to succeed massively. This is our idea. And every single one of you are able to get first top through our model. Because again, why we are doing this? Like you can see, being the first to seize the opportunity. This is something that we are giving to you before it's even announced to the public market. And I don't have any doubt that when we will go to the public market, I don't have a doubt that it will be sold out in a second. You know why? Because Alex and Mila just said it's only limited amount. And more people will be coming, joining, and they will be seeing there will be a lot of benefits done, added to this, let's say, to this unique opportunity. And every single one of you have a chance to be the first. But why I'm stick longer on this topic, because I want you to understand one very important message. It's not about how much you can buy. Hear me out, please. It's not about how much you can buy, but this is a great tool for you to increase your network. And that's why we are paying the commissions through our marketing plan, thanks to Evorich company. Plus, you can get more people to your network in order for you to also reach all the benefits and all the presents that are going along with the maximum status promo. We will get to the price, but again, just stop thinking narrow-minded. Expand your vision. Imagine if you will right now just share this information among all your previous team members, maybe some friends who doubted other opportunities. But right now you just show them the video, you show them the movie, you show them the NFT, and you explain them that there's only 7,000. What you can gain, it will be much more than just holding 1, 5, 10, or even 50 NFTs. Because then these people will be participating, then they will be coming for the next project, and that's how you build your network. And trust me, very soon there will be a serious people joining MLCI model, because this MLCI model is very competitive in today's market. Next slide, please. So now, please choose. Write it down and choose who you are. There is no shame on getting, like a NFT, but the mindset, what I would like to deliver right now is a mindset. Start to think as an entrepreneur, because this unique opportunity will give you many new registrations. All of them, they will be trying and quickly, ready to top up the wallets and getting, on this pre-sale. But even though that if they will not gonna accomplish it, there will be the next move. And that next move will be on OpenSea. And that's where all the force will be driving. That's where all the focus will be. They will be buying on that market, and trust me, everyone will be talking about this project, because we are not only unique, we have a community and we have an interest to build that community, to expand that community. I hope that you understand my message today. Everyone is talking like when it will be. I'm getting there. But before, I would like to warm you up. I would like you to understand why I'm 8 years in this company. Why within these 8 years in this company, I was able to build the 800,000 plus team. 800,000 team members I have. And I know that people in other network marketing companies, they are not even within 20 years able to have that amount of people. I know that there are leaders with 100 and 200,000 people. But start to treat those people as your team members, because they are your team members. In order for you to succeed, they have to succeed. And why I'm taking that much time? Next slide, please. Because we will have only 2,000 allocated to our team members. Only 2,000. So the intro pre-sale will be only 1,000 NFTs. And you are not minting the NFTs. So you get the pre-ordered NFT. So which means that you are reserving your spot. And that's where you are able to get it for 500 units each. The second round will be 600, third round 700, and only 500 NFTs. In total, it will be 2,000, which will be shared between all of us, including myself, including all the team members. If you remember last time I shared with you, so that we are allocating 100 NFTs, which will be used for expanding the market. That will be used for charities. Like we will be doing the fundraising, we will be doing the, let's say, we will be doing the events where we will be grabbing the attention. And then it will be going to the media. It will go, like, it will be spread around the world. And why we need that? Thanks to Alex, he already explained. So I'm not saying that there will be only 2,000 for you. No, you can also get that on the market, because even 0.8 Ethereum, that will be the floor price on the OpenSea. It's literally nothing. But then how it all will benefit? Because that is the common question that people are asking all the time. Hey, you are just starting this, starting that. So let me please clear this doubt once and forever. If you right now take a good look, and you see that this is a Dragon Man. So this is a movie itself. And that movie, we started to collaborate with Nurlan about 2 years ago. Am I correct? Press 1 if I'm correct. About 2 years ago, we started. So for the new people who are right now, let's say, thinking either, yes, am I like it or not? Shall I join or not? Guys, please take a look on this chat. It's about, 3 years. Sorry, 3 years. Yeah, it was a New Delhi. 3 years ago, we started this collaboration, and we didn't forget about that. Yes, it's not yet on the market because of the situation that was, following entire world. But what we have today is that movie itself is done. So now we are using the NFT capability to size our, let's say, to expand our network, to expand our database, to get more and more attention, only using additional thing, which is NFT. And then 5,000 will be for the external market. 5,000 NFTs. And the reason why we are doing that, because if you remember, then at the very beginning, I shared, and we came as a team together, and we said, yes, of course, like a 7,000 even for our network is nothing. But press 5 if you better would like to see expanding network and our, let's say, community in a size, rather than get your personal, I don't know, X2, X3, or even X10. Because that will be benefiting everyone. And for this reason, I would like to ask to switch the slide, please. That is where our global portfolio will be increasing drastically. Because now it's only one of the projects that will be going on the market. All of us, we will have maybe 1, 2, 3 NFTs, like whatever you plan to buy. And I don't think so that there will be, let's say, possibility or availability for 1 or 2 days. I think that it will be all gone in an hour, maybe even less. But it's not about how quickly it will be sold. What is behind it, like where we are heading. And we are actually heading to external market. And then on the external market, every single person who will be buying, they will need your NFT. Hear me out, guys. They will need your NFT, and you will be the one who can increase the price, because now everyone who wants to make this collectible NFT and who wants to upgrade to the rare or epic or legendary, they will need your NFT. And that means that there is a room for, you know, like putting the auction. Why we are doing all that? Because that will be monetizing Dragon Man movie and company itself. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does it make sense? Press plus if it makes sense for everyone. That whatever benefit will come from external market, it will impact the main company, because the main company is the owner of the Dragon Man movie. And now we are going back to our security token. Everyone is talking, oh, you forgot about it. No, we didn't. But in order for us to succeed with the security token, we need to build up the projects itself, because then through the security token, people will see what is behind. And what is behind, there are several businesses. Does it make sense, guys? And these dividends will be paid. Of course, there will be also, for those who will be collecting, they also will get their own benefit. And this is good, because then they will be talking about it. But now let's go back to what Alex and Mila just said. There will be 12 movies. 12. We already have 2. Instead of 1, we have 2. Correct? And these 12 movies will be going the same road. So that's how we increase our global portfolio. If it makes sense, then I would like to see thumbs up, I don't know, fire emojis. I would like to see that you finally understand, and you will never go back with this question, hey, why you are just focusing on one thing? We are not focusing on the one. We are today multitasking, but the most important is that we are focusing on each project to get its own value in order for us to increase the value of the global portfolio. And this is not the final story. because even more we are preparing. I will give you some hint. Probably already seen on my Twitter. So we understand that once we will have 10 million people, we will not gonna fit them in any stadium. There will not gonna be enough room for all of us to attend our next event. That's it, I gave you the hint. So, all right, so fire emojis, I see fire emojis, thumbs up, great. So perfect, if you understand, I'm glad, so that my mission is completed. Now, everyone is having the question, when? Please, next slide. NFT pre-sale will be on the 1st of October. 1st of October, we will have first ever, like I think that will be another historical day, because we are not only launching the NFT, but we are launching something that never ever been launched. You can mark the calendar that it will be NFT day. And that day will go into the history, because there isn't any project like this. And I hope that nobody will launch on 30 or 29th of September. You remember who was watching the challenge between Richard Branson and Jeff Bezos? Who will first go to the space? And what Richard Branson did? He went one day before. Yes, because Richard Branson wants to be the first. It's not about who will accomplish. Everyone always will remember who was first. And I think that we have to give a big round of applause to all of you, to all of us, to all of the team members, to everyone who actually made it. So 1st of October, prepare, be ready, set your alarm, and do not miss it, right? Time. This is a good question, Love. I see that you are always asking the very tricky questions. Okay, so next slide, please. Next slide. Business Forum also is happening on the 1st of October. now make the parallels, right? So what we're going to do on the 1st of October, what we're going to do on the 1st of October? Mila, are you texting me or you are texting to the open chat?
Yes, I think I love this part, guys, because we have here 2 objections. Objection number 1 is to launch this beautiful project. Objection number 2 is to get maximum people attending our webinars to be here with us. So if you don't want to miss Dragon Man, please make sure that you attend Business Forum, because during the Business Forum will be launched. So you better watch every second of the Business Forum not to miss, because there are only 2,000 pieces available.
Yes, and we decided, thank you, Mila. So we decided, by the way, Mila decided, she said like, let me try my marketing skills. And she decided to put some hints on 1st of October Business Forum, so that every single one of you who will be watching, you will be seeing, like you have to be focused, because there will be project overviews. And this is only one project. We have many projects. Also, there will be Evorich products, and the most important, the guidance and innovative approaches, how to build MLCI business. That will be also there. Okay, but if you will miss this forum, then you have to find someone who didn't miss the forum, who been there and who actually bought something for you. Okay, so I hope that you will enjoy it. Yes, Mila already explained, so that everything will be in a Eventi back office. So next topic that I would like to discuss is, all right, before we go there, so can you please tell me, let's say on a scale 1 to 10, how excited you are, or let's say how impressed you are by NFT, which is appearing out of the blue. So 100 is a maximum, 10,000 is a, let's say, very good. Perfect. So I see that everyone understands why. Oh, I see that there's a Ramesh Kumar who doesn't understand probably. Ramesh, then please make sure that you are attending business forum, right? So now, again, read between the lines. We are preparing something more interesting because only 2,000 NFTs will be. Okay? Only 2,000. And something interesting will be on, next slide. And that is our Eventi Online. So Eventi Online will be on the 29th of October. This is our 8-year celebration. So we are not coming just to know like what company did. Guys, you are the company. We are the company. And we are doing this birthday party for all of us. And we are inviting you to be part of this birthday party. Then there you will find out, first of all, what company has already in the backpack. So where we're going, what we are doing, what we are planning to do, and what has been already done. And also there will be people who who have a massive influence. Let's put it this way. Also blogs, okay, no. Yes, so this is regarding NFT. We decided to not gonna do any packages. And the reason why we are not doing the packages, because only a limited amount will be shared among our community. So, and this will not gonna be fair if someone will get all consecutive 10, 20 seconds because they are able to afford, to let's say buy in bulk. But every single one of us will have equal opportunities on that market. Okay, Patricia? Sorry, thank you very much for raising up this question. So what else? We will be celebrating not only 8 years anniversary, we will be celebrating all people achievements, like all our team members, community achievements. And there will be a lot of congratulations and let's say rewards, and all that will be also. And on Eventi, we are not moving away from that concept that was said by Andrey Khovratov. Also, there will be this, let's say, preview of where we are going in terms of our all projects. Yes, that will be also announced. So our NFTs will be stored. First, it will be on your back office, and then when there will be a website ready, then you will get the personal invitation to mint your NFT. Okay. So I hope that right now you get the idea what will be Eventi about. And Mila last time explained very well, but I will tell you why I'm attending, let's say, companies' events, why I'm attending other companies' events, because first of all, one way or another, that day will be gone. You know, like it doesn't matter what you're doing. You can wake up and watch TV, or you can go to the Eventi in this case, or to go to another event. So, but where you will get more value, where you will get more insight, where you will understand, oh, there will be something. You know what? I remember in 2014, I went to the first conference, and that conference was run by Andrey, and he invited people to join, let's say, early bird opportunity. And I bought, let's say, package, and with that package, I get the training, and the training was Game of Life. And guess what? Since that moment, when I bought that training, Game of Life, I treat this life as a game. And that's where, like, we can gain a lot of benefits. We can really meet big brands. We can meet big guys, big companies, and all of them are coming towards you because of the one reason, because you are not too serious. You are not just, you know, like talking about the business. You are treating this as a game, and as a game, you feel it. You can understand that, like, there's no people who are right or wrong. There are either people who accept your policy, who accept your vision, and people who are denying the vision. So that's why I'm attending this kind of event, and this will be Eventi online. So please remember that tomorrow the price will change. 23:59 tomorrow, Moscow time, price will change. And then please do not approach the team member, say, hey, listen, you know what, I wasn't able to buy. Next slide, please. On the next slide, there will be the QR code. On the next slide or the third slide? Sorry. No. Okay, so it will be later on. There will be the QR code, guys. Please prepare your phones and take a snapshot, okay? Because that's how you will be able directly to buy. So second day, that will be training. And training, it's not for everyone. By the way, I would like to see here people who attended trainings. Press, I don't know, 5 if you attended training in Dubai, and press 1 if you attended any trainings within our ecosystem. So, and I can also put +1 because I also been attending all the trainings. So why we are doing the training? Because, guys, we are expanding, and we are going and opening the new markets, and we will train you, not only me and Mila, there will be other people who are experts in their field, and we all will pass our knowledge in order for you to lead the next project, in order for you to take a responsibility and do something with your life. We will prepare you and help you to expand your business, because today you probably didn't realize it yet. You probably didn't realize it yet. But one thing I can tell you, that very soon there will be the huge companies joining. There will be the massive exposure regarding the MLCI happening, that every single one of you will be feeling that you are missing the boat. And in order for you to not gonna miss the boat, being on that boat, whatever it will take, be on that boat. If you are here, if there's 140 people only in a English chat, English webinar, English Zoom, there are definitely more people on other 6 Zoom rooms. If you are here, then guys, let's take an action. And become a leader who is leading your life, who is leading your teams, who are leading your countries. Be that person. And the action takers, yes, These are the people who are, I have here my action taker team. So I think that there is a recording from Eventi, which we done last year in Dubai. And there were people who were sharing the story from the stage. How it changed, because we are passing not only theoretical information. Yes, there is a theoretical part, but majority and the most of the part in the training is about our own experience. And not only about the NFT, I can share with you, because guys, I lost my MetaMask. I lost a lot of money and people are stealing my money even today. And there is nothing that I can do. And that is my personal experience. And like, I'm happy to share with you in order for you to prevent yourself from losing that. I participated in many different NFT projects. And what I learned, it's a gold nugget. So that's why if you feel that there is something valuable, that there is something, I mean like a valuable, not in the future, but right now, whatever you see today, if you see that the blockchain is running, the tokens are being able to sell and withdraw the money, global unit pay is running, we are doing activities on our exchange is launching the new tokens listing. Now they've been on different exhibitions, and now there's another exhibition coming. If you feel all that, then maybe this is the time for you to also stand up and say, all right, so now I'm happy to take this, you know, at least leap of faith. So who is ready and committed right now to take an action and say, all right, so I will be there. I will be on the first day, I will be on the second day, and I will take all my team with me. Press 1. And who still is deciding, shall I go, shall I not? Crazy not to go, absolutely. So take a screenshot. This is the agenda. This is a small agenda. What will be there on the second day? So now I would like to go to the next slide, please. Can we play the video?
Eventi 2022 online. We combined an MLM and investment business and created the business of the future, multi-level crowd investing to change the world and realize the new economic evolution of the world. A 2-day transformational learning experience, a truly global experience. If you are a change maker, creator, dreamer, leader, join us. Solemn congratulations to partners and clients. Review of new ecosystem projects. Roadmaps and development strategies. Results for the past year. Awarding the best partners. Promotions and live quizzes. New super effective knowledge for the growth of all areas of your life. Personality, business, and investment thinking. Thousands of people look forward to it every year. Join in via the link in the description.
Thank you so much. So some of you already noticed that this video is filmed in Dubai when we had our event. Yes, I've seen a lot of familiar faces. Okay, guys, so next slide, please. Take a screenshot. As I said, tomorrow there will be price change. You can see here silver, gold, platinum, diamond experience. So choose yourself what you would like to get. You can see also there is what are the prices. So the prices are there only to pay for event, because it will be live streamed not only for you personally, but also for, I mean, like a recorded and live stream, not only for you personally, but also for those people who will not going to be able to attend. And there is a, let's say, at the moment, there is no limit. Sharon is asking how many tickets are available. There is no limits in the tickets, but there is a, let's say, different experiences, okay? And all that you will be able to read on the agenda. So the agenda, please attend to the different, let's say, different webinars and trainings that will be done. As I said, no limits, just get as many people as you wish to get. Even if there will be some limits at the moment, we will be increasing the number of the rooms. So that's why I think that that headache, or let's say that challenge, will be sweet challenge in order to solve it, rather than let's say to now announce that there will be 100,000 people and we will not going to hit that number. So this is the reason why we are at the moment planning maximum 2,000. But as I said, do not focus on this 2,000. So focus please on unlimited amount of space, okay? Because we have today only on the blockchain, the people who register their wallets, 900,000 people. 900,000 people. So 1%, it will be more than we have availability. Okay? So who would like to, now let's play this. Who would like to have just a silver ticket? Silver ticket, it's you will be participating on Eventi. There will be a special group on the Facebook, so which will be done among those people, where we will be sharing a lot of information, which will be, let's say, coming from the speakers, and that only will be in that group. Plus, Evorich workbook that will be also, let's say, provided. But if you would like to get better experience and get access to the recordings, because maybe there will be some valuable stuff that you want to, let's say, re-experience more and more, so then definitely gold package will be the one that you have to go for. Plus there will be VIP session, and that VIP session will allow you to have, let's say, access to the behind the scenes, all right? But if you would like to have a best experience, then platinum will be the ticket that you have to go for. Okay? And one more time, guys, please remember that there is a diamond, and the diamond is only for tour to Dubai. So you can see that the diamond ticket, that will include tour to Dubai. It will be a very, let's say, small group of people who will be able to join. It will be only 8 people, and these 8 people will be actually meeting and let's say absorbing more information from those people who will be actually joining as an added value guest to our Eventi 2022 online event. Great. So I see the people are platinum, but please remember, tomorrow, 23:59 Moscow time, price will increase. Okay? And now, the best part. Many people complain and said, yes, all the time. So I'm trying to top up my account. It doesn't work from there and there and there. Next slide, please. We created solution for you. You can buy it directly using this QR code with a Visa MasterCard through the Stripe. Stripe gave us this amazing opportunity for every single part of the, let's say every single people in our community from every part of the world to join this experience. Okay, so I don't see people from India who are saying that there's no possibility to top up. Are you happy? Are you excited? Vietnamese, are you excited? Because even for you, there is a possibility to pay. And remember, 50 people participate, language will be added. If you are right now from Tamil Nadu and you have Tamil language and you want to add your language and your people to listen everything in that language, so make sure that 50 people are there. Okay, what other language we have? German language. I know that Cam right now is in Germany. German. If you would like to have your language, 50 people and your language will be there. And I would like to, let's say, I would like to summarize. If you will not attend, nobody will lose anything. The only person who will lose or who will not gonna gain, it will be you. That's why it's up to you. Would you like to be on the front or on the back? I don't think so that people want to be on the back. If you remember my story, I was sharing that when me and Mila, we went to, it was 2016, we went to Evorich GoPro, and we were sitting on the back. We were sitting on the back and we had this not good experience. It was like a pretty, it was okay, but it wasn't great. And then at some point, and there were, let's say, security who was actually protecting people to get closer to the stage. Because we had, I think, silver ticket, and then there was a gold ticket, then there was a platinum, and then there was a super VIP ticket. So we have to go basically 3 rows. And what we did, we were sitting there, and I said to Mila, I said, Mila, let's go. And we went to the super VIP. And that actually changed my perception on how to attend the event. Because when I had that experience on the super VIP, then next events that I was attending, we were always getting super VIP. And even like, what was the personal experience at Eric's house. So this is the reason why you have to understand, in order for you to get the best experience, be the first, be the driver. And whoever will be left, this is their choice. And what we will share, it will be minimum 1 year plans where our company is going from now, where we are heading, what we will have implemented, and how it will look. And as I said, there is no possibility to fit in all the millions of people that we are going for. There's no possibility to fit them into any stadium. And this is the reason why there is a hint. Thank you so much. There is a link Mila just shared. Click on the link, take your phone, grab this QR code, and right now you are still able to get your seat. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mila. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, every single person who is behind it. Thank you to interpreters. Thank you to those people who are creating the slide. Our team is amazing. We stand strong. We still are there, and we will succeed one way or another. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.